You know what I hate? I hate getting a tire repaired because you had a nail in it, and then the next day, or the day after, getting another nail in the same tire. But if I'm being honest, I can't really complain because compared to some of my friends that do this business, I don't get nails hardly ever. I probably can count on both hands how many nails I've gotten, and I got a buddy that gets like 10 nails a week. So, anyway, how's everybody doing? This is Andy with Lead Equipment Rentals, and haven't made a video in a while. Been pretty busy, but I thought I would come on here and talk about a few things and maybe catch up with a few of you guys, read a few comments. First, I wanted to go over this comment or this topic. So I made this TikTok video a few weeks ago, so I'm gonna play it now for you. So, 3 things I wish I would have known before starting a dump trailer rental business. And although that is the title of this video as well, we're going to talk about a few things that I would have liked to know. But if I'm really being honest, that video on TikTok is me fighting the TikTok algorithm to try to get some views. So that's also what this video is really about. Because there's a lot of you that do subscribe to me here on YouTube. No, I actually started making videos on TikTok over a year ago, and I quickly gained a nice little following. I think I have 30 or probably 28,000 followers on there right now, which I'm very, very grateful for and very thankful for. But for some reason, TikTok has definitely, put me on the back burner. I think people use the term shadow ban, so I'm definitely the criteria falls into that for me. I went from having videos that consistently did 200, 400, 600,000 views daily or every other day to I can't break 5,000 views on a video. So this video that I had made, this 3 things I wish I would have known, I had saw a TikTok video that said, oh, use these hooks to get more views, and it worked. I think this video has 90,000 or so views on TikTok, which is nothing to laugh at, but also it's nothing like what it was before, and the growth on TikTok has just been like a snail recently. It's like a turtle. So I'm curious to see if any of you that do follow me on TikTok, have you noticed anything different? Do you feel like my videos don't show up for you? Because that's what I talk to a lot of people. I ask them do you see my videos, like my family, because they all follow me, and they say no, your videos never show up for me. And so it's kind of like a double-edged sword, because I like making the content, but I also it's definitely exciting to see those videos shoot up in numbers, right? And so when you go from having 500, 600, 700,000 views on a video to having like 3,000, 2,000, it's kind of just like unmotivating, you know what I mean? So I'm curious to see. And you guys that follow me on TikTok, let me know if you see my videos less. I was trying to think about what I could have done to get on TikTok's bad side or whatever. And the only thing I can think of is a couple months ago, like the beginning of April, I took a few weeks off. I went on vacation. I had a baby shower, and then I don't know. I just didn't make any TikTok videos for like 2-3 weeks, and ever since then, my views have been trash, really. But I don't know. Maybe there's something else I did, or maybe my content just isn't as interesting anymore, and I need to put more effort into it. But who knows? So anyway. Also, real quick, before we get into those 3 things that I do wish I would have known, or kind of talk more about it compared to this little 7-second TikTok video, is that, again, like I said, this is my YouTube channel, and I don't have a lot of good YouTube content of me actually doing the dumpsters. Like, I'm not going to be taking video at the customer's house really that much, and I'm not going to be sitting in my truck talking about this stuff to the camera. Rather do just the voiceover. So this is some sick Warzone gameplay I had with my cousin the other day on that new Fortune's Keep map. Nice little 15 kills, I think, or something. So just enjoy this footage in the background. But really, If you have any questions about the dumpster rental business, that's what I do. So let me know and I can answer those as well. But unless I have something really exciting going on with the trailers, I don't like to have my camera out, out recording during the day. Like, I'm not really the biggest content creator in that sense. Like, you won't see me out like doing a selfie vlog at the landfill. Like, that's just not the right thing to do. So anyway, 3 things. So the 3 things in the video say some customers lie, stick to the contract. The second thing is dirt and concrete weigh a lot, don't always believe Google. And the third thing says standing out and finding your customer will make or break you in this business. So what I mean by all 3 of those things are those are pretty broad, right? So on TikTok, kind of sucks because it's a 7-second video, gets 90,000 views. I'll be happy, I'll be lucky if this video gets 500 views here on YouTube, but I can explain it a lot better, right? So some customers lie, stick to the contract. It's obvious that a lot of people are looking to get the best price and to spend the least amount of money, and that's not the best thing for you as a business owner. And so as the consumer, right, we do want to spend less money. Like for the most part, I'm not one of those people that will stick to a certain gas station, right? I can pass a Chevron, a Shell, an Arco, and a friggin' 76, and basically whatever's the cheapest I'll go to. But there are things that I do understand the cost of. For example, I like to work on cars, or I have a small amount of knowledge in the mechanic industry, and I understand that not every single mechanic in the world is out there trying to scam people. When I worked on cars, I worked at an hourly rate, and sometimes things take a long time. I was working on like a 05 BMW. If anybody is familiar with those like E46s, their starters, the starter is below the intake manifold, and the intake manifold is plastic. And from 2003 till now, if the intake manifold's never been taken off, they're super brittle. They have a chance of breaking, or not even the intake manifold. It could be like the PCV valves that are attached to the intake manifold. So I was doing this starter a few years ago for a buddy, and I quoted her on the labor, because it's a fair amount of labor to take all that apart just to get to the starter, compared to like a Honda where I can do it in like 4 minutes. And then when I was taking the intake manifold apart, I had warned her that this could happen. When I took it apart, the PCV valves broke, and they were kind of a pain to get. So I had to quote her a little bit more, and it took like an extra week to have the car done. And I understand that things like that happen, right? Some people, and it could be you listening to this, might not have the understanding that some things happen and it becomes far more than anybody expected. So that's what I say. When customers lie, they, generally speaking, have full knowledge of what they'll be putting in the dumpster or the trailer before you even take it, right? So like if you ask a customer, oh, what kind of stuff do you have to throw away? They just say, oh, household trash. Say, okay, cool. We unfortunately we can't take any like paints, oils, acids. Like, okay, yeah, I don't have any of that. And they know they're cleaning out the garage. They know they got paint cans and oil buckets and all this other trash in there that they don't want. So they throw the paint cans in the middle, and they throw the oil in the middle, and they hope that you don't see it, right? They lie. And you have to stick to the contract in that. You have to put your foot down and say, like, that's hazardous waste, and that is illegal for me to transport, and I will not be taking those fines for you. And I charge a hazardous waste removal fee. I believe it's $500 an hour with a minimum of 2 hours. And generally speaking, that means that I should charge a customer $1,000 for every paint can that I find in the trailer. Or once I see a paint can, it's $1,000. I don't always do that, but you definitely have to understand that the customers lie, and you should be sticking to the contract. The other thing is dirt and concrete weigh a lot, like a lot. And I see a lot of people when they first start, they go to Google and they type like 3 yards of concrete weight, right? I've done that myself, and sometimes it's not as accurate. I don't know if it's how thick it is or whatever. I mean, I know the calculators on Google, you can put like the size perfectly, but from my experience, especially with like dirt, you know, I'm supposed to, according to Google, I'm supposed to have a load of like 8,000 pounds of dirt that comes out to like 14,000 pounds of dirt. So, you know, just again, it really will take some time of you doing it to know exactly how much stuff weighs. And the best thing to do is play it on the safe side and always do less than what you can handle. And then next time do just a little bit. And the last thing is, you know, standing out and finding your customer will make or break you in this business. I definitely think that right there, the marketing is the biggest piece of whether or not you can survive in this business, because there's so many people that are doing this type of work that you have to be able to stand out. Some of the ways that I've standed out were, I think my rap does help me stand out a little different. It's pretty unique here in my area. And then also my method of marketing, right? The social media, what we've talked about previously, that I go after the customer directly to their social media and kind of get them to impulsively buy or impulsively rent the trailer from me, instead of looking for the contractor, the roofer, the people that know they need the trailer. So I'm doing what I can to stand out in that field, and that's helping me excel. But there are other people who have just put their phone number on the side of the trailer, and they made an Instagram account, but they don't post that often, and they have a Yelp account, and then they put their feet up and they wait. And that won't help you make any money in this business, and really that won't help you make any money in any business and anywhere that you work. So you know, you have to be able to figure out what you can do to stand out and to make yourself known. And if that means like hitting the block and putting up 1,000 door hangers, you know, that's something that you should think about. If that means going to every real estate office in your town and saying like, hey, this is what I'm doing and this is what I can offer you, and that's what it means, right? So just being able to stand out and do what you can is really, really important. Again, like I said, man, I don't know what happened with this guy. I don't know how this guy didn't kill me right there. I mean, that was nuts, right? I just walked right past him. He walked right up on me. Like I said, this business, fantastic business still for me. I'm loving it. I'm really not thinking of making any major changes until the end of the year, and then we're gonna see about what we're gonna do about a new truck, maybe like a hook lift truck or a roll-off truck, something like that. But for now, I'm super content with the 4. I know maybe I had talked about previously that I was supposed to get 3 more, but the deal kind of fell through with the manufacturer. They were supposed to be giving me a, you know, nice little deal and stuff, and we're supposed to make it work, but it just ended up falling through. I don't think it's going to happen after all. So I'm going to be fine with the 4, I think, for now. And if it gets super, super busy, where all 4 are out 7 days a week in this next couple months, like August, October, September, those are like the busiest months for me, then I'll definitely go buy another. But for now, I'm good. I'm not looking at trying to get any extras, because it is becoming, you know, a nice little amount of work for me to do by myself. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That wraps up this video. I mean, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening, mostly, since it's just Call of Duty gameplay. But if you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to put some comments down below. Man, you know what? I wanted to read some comments, so I should read some comments real quick, because that's probably the right thing to do. This video's about to end, so I'm probably just going to have to put some pictures or slideshow or something at the end, just so it's not staring at a black screen. But I just wanted to read some comments. You know, thank you guys for watching. Ethan Harris said, watch the whole video, trying to start up a junk business, so this is super helpful. Just looking for a trailer, either buy or finance. Yeah, man, you know, thank you again for watching, if you're watching this video as well. And you know, if you can finance a trailer, generally speaking, I think it's better. I bought all the trailers that I have cash, but if I'm being honest, you really don't need to. The payment would be so cheap that as long as you use it once a month, and you're still working at paying it off, and it's there, right, available. You're not having to spend $10,000 up front. Great video, G. Nick Johnson says, watch the whole thing and you're doing good. Definitely inspired me to get my ducks in a row and get started. Well, thank you. You know, appreciate you. And if you have any questions or anything, you know, feel free to comment down and ask. Um, Definitely, it's kind of interesting now that I'm looking at this little screen right here, kind of what these titles do. Like I said, this video will be titled, you know, the three things I wish I would have known, or something along those lines. And the views kind of really reflect that, right? So like I have a video right here titled dumpster rental trip to the transfer station. It's 13 minutes. It's about the same length that I do on these videos. It has 300 views. Again, nothing to laugh at. I'm grateful for every single view. But I have this other video right here that says how I made my first $10,000 in the dumpster rental business. It's just one of those titles, right? One of those grabby titles. I think they call it bait, right? Clickbait. 6,500 views, which I think it's great. I mean, I think it's a lot of views for me with only 400 subscribers. And thank you again for all 400 subscribers that I've gotten. Let's see right here. Peter L says, "You're an awesome young entrepreneur and you just got a sub. I've been looking for something that requires less manual labor and more brains involved to make a decent income. I looked at mobile detailing, but man, that is hot, cold outdoor work that requires a lot of physical work. Renting out a dumpster sounds like the smartest and most passive, certainly than detailing, way of doing business. I looked at some PJ trailers today, but they were all 13 to 16,000, regardless of the size, 12 or 16 foot. Insanely expensive for me at the moment. Looking forward to learning more from you and hopefully hopping into this industry soon. God bless and keep kicking butt." Thank you, Peter L, for the nice words. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely something that I think a lot of people could do, especially across the country. It's busy here, but what I've always said is everybody has trash. You know what I mean? So I would definitely say that it's doable. I liked this comment a lot because this one of the only people to notice this from this video. They said, "First time I've seen any of your videos. At 4:45, you refused to throw our American flag in the dump trailer. You earned a like, a subscriber, and my respect." So thank you, Luis. Thank you for noticing that as well, because obviously there's really no reason to address it in the video. But that day I was there, we were doing a live load for the customer, and I was kind of just helping out, like not breaking my back, but I wasn't trying to just sit there and sit in my truck or something. And I noticed, I believe it was the younger young man or the kid. I think he was not I don't remember exactly how old, but he was younger, and he threw away the flag. And at least, you know, from what I've been taught is the flags don't go in the trash. They don't go to the landfill. Anything along those lines is disrespectful. So I was able to get the flag. I got it in my back seat, and if I remember correctly, it was on a flagpole, so I couldn't fold it correctly. But I ended up taking it to a fire station. So the fire station took the flag from me, and it was all ripped up and stuff. So like, don't get me wrong, this kid probably just has never heard that before, but at least from my experience, you're not supposed to throw the flag away. So thank you for that, because I kind of did that, and I did that without thinking. I did that, I just did it impulsively, and I didn't even mention it in the video. And then when I read your comment, I said, wow, I guess I did do that. So thank you. And we'll read a couple more. Beta Jim said, "Hey man, this is awesome. Been thinking about getting into this business, but where would I start in looking to purchase one of these?" So OfferUp, Craigslist, and Google, man. Just type in dump trailer to all three of those places and start looking at your options and seeing what you think is best. So again, just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all 400 subscribers. And I'm really excited to see where we can take this. I will quickly just do a small little plug for my consultation services. So I do offer a private group of dumpster rental people, along with my rental agreement that I use for my customers. I offer that for $50, and you can find that with the link in the description. But then I also offer a few other things. So I offer like a personal consultation. So it comes with the Discord group and it comes with the contract, but it also comes with an hour-long phone call or Zoom call where I'll go over basically everything you need to know personally, and also, what I think would be best for you to do in your area. And there's also a few bigger things that I offer. I offer a social media management program where I'll manage your social media for you and help you kind of grow it to what I think it could do, at least what I do here in my area. For 2 weeks, I offer that for $400. And then I'm offering a business startup management program where basically 24/7 phone support, a full market analysis, all of your marketing management, a detailed startup guide from beginning to end, and basically being able to help you from everything start to finish, buying the trailer, doing what you have to do, getting the legality set up. I mean, I helped somebody here in my town and we got lunch, we figured it out, we made everything happen. So I offer two different services of that, a 2 week service and a 1 month service. The 1 month service is $1,000, and that is I believe at like it's just like a $25 an hour evaluation for the month with your business. So don't get me wrong, I'm not sure if it's necessary for most people, but there are some of you out there that understand the value in having a consult or having somebody, to call and ask questions to. And the few people that have done these programs with me, they've been pretty successful, and I hope that they felt like they got their money's worth. So if you have any questions or anything like that for me regarding that, feel free to just put it in the comments, and I can get back to you. If not, you can find all that information in the link in the description. And other than that, thank you, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. Have a great one. This has been Andy with Elite Equipment Rentals.